He goes through different scenes of like different movies and stuff, and it's just super cool. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Emmeline Rose. I post a lot of Disney content on here, so if you're a Disney fan, hit that subscribe button, stick around, I'd really love your support. And today, to finish off the What My Favorite Things to Do Are series, I'm going to be finishing off with my favorite park at Walt Disney World, which is Magic Kingdom. So if you guys are interested in learning what my 10 favorite things to do at Magic Kingdom are, then keep on watching. So before we start, I wanted to finish this little mini series today because today is going to be the last time I'm filming in this apartment. I started it in this apartment a few weeks ago, so I'm going to end it in this apartment. That's why I'm doing it, and I just want to talk about my favorite things to do at Magic Kingdom. There is so much I can talk about Magic Kingdom that I love. It was honestly kind of hard to pick just 10 things. I could probably go on for a little bit more, but I kind of narrowed it down. I did narrow it down to 10 things. Also, if you are wondering how I made this shirt, because I did make it, it has like the castle on it. Hold on. See? I will have that video linked down below for you guys in the description box, because I did make a video on how I made this shirt and 3 other shirts, and I will also have the other What My Favorite Things to Do Are or Do At videos linked down below in the description box. I've already done Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom, so go and check those out if you guys missed them. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to get started. So I got my list on my phone, and the first thing I have is just walking down Main Street and seeing the castle. No matter how many times I go to Disney, I've been there 5 times, walking down Main Street and like turning the corner and seeing the castle for the first time in however many years it's been, it's just truly magical. I just get this overwhelming feeling of happiness, like I'm smiling ear to ear whenever I see that castle. The castle is so beautiful. It is so beautiful around Christmas time too, especially at night when it's all lit up with the crystal lights and stuff. I don't know. Oh my god, I can just ramble on about that castle and just walking down Main Street, but it's just so fun. Everyone is like smiling around you. Everyone's so excited. You're seeing little girls dressed up as princesses, and you're seeing little boys dressed up as pirates or princes, whatever they're dressed up as. It is so magical. I love the shops down Main Street too. I love looking at the little window what they have in the windows, I guess, and then taking pictures. We take so many pictures, like with the PhotoPass people along Main Street. We get different angles and stuff and we get like closer and closer to the castle, and it's just super cool. I love it. Everybody, I think, hands down loves that experience, just walking through, and especially seeing it your first time. I wish I remembered what it was like when I first saw the castle for the first time ever, but I was 4. I don't really quite remember. I remember taking a big picture with my family, and I was the one that got to hold Tinkerbell in the picture, so yeah, kind of a big deal. But anyway, so yeah, that's my first favorite thing to do. My second favorite thing to do is Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Roundup. I believe that's what it's called. If I'm wrong, I will have it not linked, but like posted right here, whatever. But yes, the Buzz Lightyear ride has always been one of my favorites. I believe I've done it every single time I've been to Disney. I just love I love how interactive it is, just like how I explained in the Hollywood Studios video how much I love Toy Story Mania. Same concept, it's like Buzz Lightyear themed and space themed, and you're shooting the asteroids and all these different things and you're getting points. It's just a super fun ride, super fun game. You can get super competitive with it. I get a little competitive. I like how you are able to kind of control how you want your like spaceship or whatever they call them to like move around, so you can like move it like at different angles and stuff, so you can get different points. Where in Toy Story Mania, it spins it like around for you and you're forced to like stay on one screen. But for the most part in the Buzz Lightyear ride, you can move around, which is pretty cool. And then at the end, kind of where you come out, sometimes Buzz Lightyear is there and you can go and meet him, which is pretty cool. Number 3 is the PhilharMagic little movie show thingy majiggy. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's just a sit down 3D movie that you get to watch of Donald Duck trying to like conduct the orchestra, and then he goes through different scenes of like different movies and stuff, and it's just super cool. And then he goes through like different scenes from different classic movies like The Lion King, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Fantasia. I almost said Fantasmic. That's not a movie. Fantasia. Lots of different scenes. It's 3D. The effects are really, really good. And I think they've updated it, or maybe not updated it, but they've definitely like played around with the graphics and stuff. So the 3D effects are so good. You get a little wet. Just a heads up if you guys haven't done it and you are worried about that or something. You get a little wet at some points, but it's not like you're drenched. Like it's just a little splash. But it's just a super fun show. You can go and escape the heat when you go and watch it. Kids will love it. Adults will love it. It's just a great, great 3D show. Number 4 is Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid ride. I absolutely love this ride. It tells the story of the Little Mermaid. It does such a great job. I love the colors. The music is, obviously the music in the Little Mermaid is great. So obviously it's in the ride. But I love how you get to sit in like a little seashell thing. They're pretty spacious too. You have a lot of room to kind of move around in. Obviously you can't stand up, but you know. And I just love how it tells the story of the Little Mermaid. I haven't seen that movie in so long, and every time I go on that ride, I remember everything that happens in that movie. Yeah, but it's just a super fun ride. If your child is a big fan of The Little Mermaid, I highly, highly recommend that you go and do that ride. It's slow, it's indoors, so you get to escape the heat again. It's not really scary at all. The part where you go like see Ursula might be a little bit like creepy and whatever. It's a little dark, but it's not like scary like the old Snow White ride. But I think they'll enjoy it. I enjoy it, and I love The Little Mermaid. So I highly recommend you guys go and check out that ride if you haven't done it yet. Number 5 is Meeting the Princesses in the Princess Fairy Tale Hall. I was just gonna put Cinderella, but then I realized that I love meeting all the princesses that are in there. So usually it's Cinderella and Elena in one room, and then in the other room it's Rapunzel and Tiana. I just love meeting the princesses. As you guys know, if you've watched the other videos of this, I just love meeting Disney characters in general. But I've gone into the Fairy Tale Hall, I believe, 2 times now, and with the same princesses, and each time it's just different. You get a different interaction with them. They do such a great job at creating and bringing their character to life. Children will love it. They will get to go and meet their princess heroes, which is super, super cool. I love seeing like little kids going up and giving them hugs, and especially when they're dressed up as that character. I remember one time when I went, there was a little girl dressed up as Cinderella while meeting Cinderella, and it was like the cutest thing ever. But yeah, and they just do such a great job bringing their characters to life, and it really feels like you're really talking to the princess. But even as a 20-year-old, I just love going to meet the princesses. It's just so fun. It makes me feel like a little kid again. Like I said before, the interaction is always different. I don't think I've ever had the same interaction, same story anytime I've ever met any character. So I highly recommend you guys go and meet the princesses if you get a chance to, especially if your children are big Disney princess fans. Sorry if you heard my coffee shaking. Number 6 is the Be Our Guest restaurant. I have been to that restaurant twice now. I've been for lunch and I've been for dinner. The food at both times is absolutely amazing. I got the roast beef sandwich, I believe, when I went for lunch with french fries, and it was so good. And then I believe I got steak when I went for dinner. I could be wrong. But yeah, the food there is amazing. I had a very, very, very magical experience when I went there for dinner last time. I will have my Magic Kingdom vlog linked down below in the description box. But I didn't explain the whole story. Maybe I'll save that for a story time. But all I have to say is the waitstaff there is amazing. The whole design of the restaurant is so beautiful. It has 3 different rooms, I believe. Yeah, 3 different rooms. So they have like the ballroom, which is where I ate when I went for dinner. And then I ate in the, like, I don't know exactly what the room is called, but it has like a bunch of pictures of like Belle and the Beast and the characters, and it has like a little like jewelry box figure of Belle and the Beast dancing in the middle, and then you have the West Wing room where you get to go and actually see the Enchanted Rose. And they allow you to go around and take pictures whenever you're done eating. At dinner you can go and meet the Beast, which is really, really cool. Meeting the Beast is super fun also, but I just love everything about it. I love Beauty and the Beast. It is one of my favorite Disney movies, both the cartoon and the live action movie. They're both great movies. If you are big fans of Beauty and the Beast, I highly recommend you try to go and get reservations at there, even if you can't make it for dinner. It's still amazing. When you do go for dinner, they do seat you in a certain spot, but when you go for lunch, and I think they do breakfast, you can sit wherever you want as long as there's a table in that section. But yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. I highly recommend you go and check that out. The food there is like 10 out of 10, so good, and I don't know, I just love that restaurant, so I highly recommend you guys go and check it out. Going along with the Beauty and the Beast kind of theme, number 7 is meeting Gaston. I loved meeting Gaston when I met him the first time, and it's the only time I've met him, but I absolutely loved it. He is so funny. I explained a little bit of my experience meeting him in my favorite characters to meet video. I will have that link down below for you guys if you guys missed that, and you can hear a little bit more of my interaction with Gaston. But he's just so funny. He can be really charming. I didn't have the most charming experience with him when I went, but they, again, like, they just bring the characters to life so well. It is just super cool. I highly recommend you guys go and try and meet Gaston, because I don't think you ever know what you're truly gonna get when you go and meet him. So go check it out. And to kind of end things with the whole Beauty and the Beast thing, number 8 is Gaston's Tavern and getting LeFou's brew. When I went back in 2017 for my graduation and my grandma's retirement, we got LeFou's brew, and it is absolutely amazing. It is like it's like a apple cider slushy with a mango, I believe, like froth thing. I don't even know, but it is absolutely amazing. I believe in Disneyland they have it. I don't know what it's called. It's something to do with cars. It's not like called LeFou's brew. It has something to do with cars. I don't remember what it's called because I looked up the recipe on Pinterest, because that's how much I loved it. I should make that for a video. I'm gonna keep that in mind. It's really good. I highly recommend you guys go and try that, especially if you like apple cider. Number 9 is Space Mountain. I'm gonna let you guys on in a little secret, or on a little secret, however you say it. It's not really a secret because I did talk about it in my Magic Kingdom vlog, but I've only ridden Space Mountain once. I tried it the last time I went to Disney in January, and I absolutely do not regret it. I really wish I tried it out before because it is super, super fun. When I went, when we went to Magic Kingdom that time, we went for the extra magic hours, so we got there like very late in the afternoon, and we stayed there like until I believe 11 or midnight. I can't remember what time it closed that day. But so when you get that, which I highly recommend you guys go and try and get extra magic hours, the park closes and there's like a certain amount of people that get to stay, and you get free like ice creams and popcorn and sodas. I think you can get, it tells you when you get it, and the wait times are super short for rides. When I went to go do Space Mountain, it said it was a 10-minute wait, and I think that was actually wrong. I think it was a 10-minute walk to get to the front, because when we got there to get onto the ride, we didn't wait like a second. Like, we waited for the next car to get there, which took like 2 minutes. Not 2 minutes, I meant 2 seconds. Wow. And if you know Space Mountain, during regular park hours, that is always a very long wait. I think if I was there and I didn't have the extra magic hours and it was a very long wait, I would have chickened out. I think I would have let my anxiety kick in, and I would have freaked myself out, and I wouldn't have done it. So I'm very glad that my friend Allie, shout out to you, she convinced me to do it. So I did it. I was very anxious walking there, and when I sat on the ride and they locked me in, I was like, well, there's no going back now. I think I closed my eyes the whole time, but it was still super, super fun. I will insert the picture right here of the picture that they took of us because my face is hilarious. And I don't regret it. It was super fun. Now I know what the hype about that ride is. Highly recommend you guys go and do that if you like roller coasters, even if you don't, because I'm not a big roller coaster person. But it was just super fun. I don't know. It's super fast too, so even if you absolutely hate it, you're done in like a second. Number 10 and the last thing, and this is the first thing that popped into my mind, and I was like, no, I need to save this for the end. And that is the Happily Ever After fireworks show. This show is absolutely breathtaking. I know I've seen Wishes. I don't really remember Wishes because when I was there, I was very young when they had it. But the past 2 times that I went, that's when Happily Ever After has been there. The first time when I saw it, it was in 2017, and I got a decent spot for it. We ate at the Crystal Palace, and we were able to go and step out and see it. And then the second time I saw it was when I went back in the beginning of the year, January, and we watched it on the bridge of the Be Our Guest restaurant, which ties into the whole story time. So I think I'm gonna film that for you guys. I need to write that down after I film this. But anyway, the animations on the castle are so beautiful. I love it. Like the projections, the fireworks show is amazing. It's so beautiful. I love the soundtrack of it. Everything about that show is just absolutely beautiful, and it's just that magical Disney moment. I want to try and like sit on Main Street and get a very good view of the castle and stuff next time I go, whenever that's gonna be. I really don't know when that's gonna be. I know I keep saying like the next time I go in all my videos, and it, to me, that sounds like I'm hinting that I'm going soon. I'm not. I do not have a trip in mind, but anyway, but that is like my goal, to sit as close or as great of a spot as I can to the castle and just experience that magical moment of watching the fireworks show and seeing those projections on the screen. If you guys don't quite care about seeing the projections on the screen, I highly recommend you go and try and watch the fireworks show from the bridge of the Be Our Guest restaurant, because something I didn't know, and it's kind of like an illusion thing, there are fireworks that go off like right near and behind the Cinderella's castle, and then there are some that go off like way off in the distance near the Beauty and the Beast restaurant. So when I saw it on the bridge, you can't see the projections on the castle, which kind of stinks, but you are literally surrounded by fireworks when you go and see it from there, and it's not that crowded. So I recommend that you go and watch them from there at one point, if you go to Disney often, because you just get a whole new perspective. It's a whole new world. That fireworks show is just absolutely breathtaking. Like I can't miss it whenever I go. I highly recommend you guys go and watch that. It is definitely worth the wait. It's definitely honestly worth the traffic after and trying to get back to your hotel or wherever you're coming from, because obviously that's how they end the show, or end the park, the day, whatever. It closes after. So everybody's rushing out, but yeah, I highly recommend you guys go and watch that show. And yeah, so that is it for this, my 10 favorite things to do at Magic Kingdom video. Also the end of the mini series on my channel. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more Disney videos from me. I will have my social media linked down below in the description box for you guys to go and check out and follow me. I interact with you guys a lot on there. I will also have all those videos that I mentioned in this video linked down below in the description box so you guys can go and check them out if you guys missed them. I will also have my Disney playlist linked down below so you can go and check out all of my Disney videos. And I think that's it. So I'm gonna go say goodbye to this apartment because it's gonna be the last time you are going to see this setup. I'm gonna go now, and yeah. Bye everybody.